Hello everyone. So the time as I record this is 20 minutes to 11 on Thursday, the 13th of November 2025. So, it is with a bit of a heavy heart to announce to you that Juan Ponce Enrile, a very prominent politician here in the Philippines, has passed away at the age of 101. So, let me just give you some some context as to who Juan Ponce Enrile really is, what he has done as a politician, and what I can what I personally remember him for the most. So, we will begin with some context. Juan Ponce Enrile played major roles in shaping Philippine history during the Marcos era, the 1986 Revolution, and multiple legislative reforms. He was a key architect of martial law under Ferdinand Marcos, a pivotal figure in the 1986 People Power Revolution, and later an influential Senate leader and chief presidential legal counsel. Yes, the intro there is very contradictory if you know your Philippine history, but let's just slow down a bit. First, he served as the Defense Minister and Secretary of Justice under President Ferdinand Marcos, where he helped design and implement martial law starting in 1972. He oversaw the military operations and enforcement of martial law, which led to widespread suppression of political dissent and significant social unrest. And he managed the controversial Cocoa Levy Fund and controlled much of the Philippines' coconut industry during the martial law years. So, yes, back then he was a pretty controversial figure. He was not likable. But then, hold on, there's more. He broke with Marcos and joined military officers in an abortive coup, placing himself at the center of events that sparked mass civilian support during the 1986 People Power Revolution. His defection helped force Marcos from power and into exile, leading to the restoration of democracy in the Philippines. Yes, it was about 14 years too late, but you know, it's better late than never, I guess. He was a long serving senator. He served multiple terms in the Senate, including as Senate President from 2008 until 2013, shepherding key reforms and legislation. He led the passage of landmark laws, including the Anti Torture Act, the Expanded Senior Citizens Act, the CARP extension, the Anti Child Pornography Act, the National Heritage Conservation Act, and the Real Estate Investment Act. He advocated for consumer protection, tax reform, and electric power industry regulation during his legislative career, and served briefly in the House of Representatives, focusing on fiscal reforms and revenue related measures. He was appointed the Chief Presidential Legal Counsel under President Bongbong Marcos, remaining a political influencer into his centenarian years. Centenarian meaning his life after 100. And throughout his life, he published memoirs and reflected on his long tenure in politics. There's some more here. Let's see. He was acquitted of corruption charges less than a month before his death, participating in the hearings via video call due to his frail condition. He died surrounded by his family on the afternoon of the 13th of November 2025. He was hospitalized in an ICU due to pneumonia just a few days ago. So, what do I personally remember him for? Well, it's because of his memes. It's not the memes that he created, but it's the memes that flourished simply because of his age. Like, a lot of people have, like, how do you say, have been sharing a lot of memes before. I have seen a lot of memes uh, about Enrile's age. Like, he's so old that he has lived through most, if not all, of history. Well, he has now passed on, and he no longer has to. He no longer gets to witness the next few hundred years. Alright, I think that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.